Hello, hello. All right. Hello, everybody. Let me know when you hop on. It is Tuesday night. We are doing Tuesday Night Live. All right. I'm just going to make sure this thing is working. Hello, Michelle. Come on in. How are you doing? All right. I think we're good to go. So come on in and say hello. It is Tuesday night. We are crafting. I'm working on a custom order and I'm super excited to show you guys because it is a little bit different than what I normally do color palette wise. So it is fun to try something new and I thought I would work on it while we were having Tuesday Night Live since I am home from vacation. Hi, Mom. My mom's on. Don't forget when you hop on to let me know where you're watching from. And if you're not seeing the live button in the top corner, that means you're catching the replay. So go ahead and put hashtag replay for me. That way there I can come back and welcome you in. And as always, if you have any questions, please let me know. All right, Mom is, hi, Mom from Florida. My sister's here, Michelle. Oh, so I'm Amanda from Whimsy Wreath Design Co. So my name is Amanda Lawrence. Patty's here, Kim is here. I'm so glad that you guys are all here with me. So we went on vacation, we just got back. And I don't know if like a vacation hangover is like a thing, but I am exhausted from vacation. I don't know if it's like from the drinking or the eating or the napping and then like coming home and doing none of those things. But I am like really on the struggle bus today. And the weather here was cold. Yesterday it was crappy. So that definitely was not very fun. So yay, how is everybody doing? So Michelle, how are you? I'm glad that you're here. Kim is here. Hello. Thank you. So my shirt, wait, I have to move my crazy hair. It says it's always iced coffee season. And I got this from Manchester Craft Market and I don't remember the maker that made it, but they were amazing. And I had to have it because I drink iced coffee year round. So, and it's not a hoodie, which is weird for me because I always wear hoodies, but I know Patty's all the way on the other side of town. Isn't that crazy? So yeah, so I'm back. We went on a cruise. It was awesome. I'm sunburned, which you can't really tell, but like my skin is peeling off. It's really crazy. I have no idea. I did not obviously mean to get a sunburn, but I did. And now we are peeling. So just bear with me. My skin will one day take care of itself, but today is not that day. Oh, so you're listening in. Awesome. All right. So today we're working on a custom order for Miss Janice. I don't think she is here, but her and her friend Holly wanted me to make, these kind of rustic looking, I called it rustic farmhouse. It's not really a wreath, it's a wreath base, but it's a little bit different. So I thought it would be good to show you guys something different than what I normally do. Because, oh, Janice is here, yay! I love me a good design challenge. I hope that you love this, Janice. I have one done, and then this is the second one. So I was not going to just like go all in and do it on a live without having tried it, but I thought it would be fun to show you guys. I'm super excited. So let's see. So next Thursday, if you're local in my area, New Hampshire, I'm going to be doing a workshop at Manchester Craft Market. We're doing a little fun springy door hanger. And yeah, it is going to be super fun. And also, next week, probably, I might do it later this week depending on how things go. So I got a huge box from TMI Gifts, which you guys know I do collaborations with them. So they sent me a box of amazing spring supplies and I'm going to be making a wreath, I believe on the 6th or 7th of April. But I want to do an unboxing because the stuff they sent, I opened the box and looked in and it is amazing. So I definitely want to share it with you guys. So that will be coming up this week. Like I said, I haven't looked in and I'm trying to wait until we unbox it together, but I'm dying to see what's inside. So for tonight, first of all, look at this little thing I just whipped up while I was waiting for my live. I cleaned up from the project I was working on. Hello, my mom-in-law's here. My hubby's here. Okay, I made this little, look at this cute little shaker box that has confetti inside. have a very, very happy birthday. So I made it into a little arrangement. Isn't this super cute? So this is going to be going to Manchester Craft Market this week. And I thought it was really fun with the play on the rainbow. So I used the rainbow ribbon. So this is, you guys know, if you watch me or you know me in real life, I tend to do stuff with like bright colors and sparkles and all of that. So this is a really fun project that we're working on today because it's completely different. So do you guys want to see the finished one first, or should I just show you what we're working on, then I'll show it to you after? Let me know, because I have the finished one, but here's what we're doing so far. So what I did is, very cute, Janice says, I took, now don't panic, Janice. Yay, Amanda Cordero's here. All right, so this is made on an 18-inch wreath base. It is the faux Christmas wreath. It's an evergreen wreath. And what I did is I smooshed it to make it an oval so that it's not going to be a circle when I'm done. It's going to be more of like an up and down. And I did that because a grapevine wreath will give me a similar look, but you can't really smoosh them as much. And I really wanted to have like somewhere to put all of the goodies that are on it. So that's kind of what I'm thinking with the base. My sister said you made me a birthday present. Oh yeah, so there's your present. You can look at it online. So look how cute this is. So what we are doing, I know, isn't this bunny adorable? Okay, can we just talk about how cute it is? So I got this little bunny on Amazon because I wanted to the same. And he has a cute little tail, which you can kind of see through the back. So I attached him to the wreath base using a really sturdy floral wire and then floral pins, and he's like hot glued on. So he's so cute, isn't he? So I kind of have this like woodland vibe. So, all right, I'm going to show you the finished product. So Janice, if you don't want to see, don't look, because this is her order. And then if you go into the invitation for tonight, you'll see the inspiration picture. I'll post it after. And I always say, like, when someone shows me a picture, I can make it similar, but I always want to make it like add my like own to it. And I also obviously can't reproduce someone else's work because that's their work. But the inspiration picture is really cute. So she wanted this kind of woodlandish. This one's a little crazy. I got to fix this one up here. But see the bow? So we're going for like this check, the buffalo plaid, brown and whites, and then I added a little black to kind of go with the bunny. The bunny in this that I have here is a little bit lighter, so I went with a little bit of lighter like the accents and stuff, and then I got the exact eggs that Miss Janice sent me the link for, so I was happy about that. So this is the first one that I finished. And then I added some brown to like bring in the brown color, and I did add this like brown burlap with a white texture. So this is what we're working on now. We're gonna finish this one tomorrow, but I wanted to work on this one with you guys. So let me know what you think, but hopefully that explains a little bit more about the design and like the idea behind it. So thanks, Sam. Hello, Sam is here. Maureen is here. Miss Nancy's here. Come on in, you guys. Don't mind my sunburned self. See, I'm peeling. Oh my gosh. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to finish adding in this last piece of burlap, 24-inch burlap. I usually don't use 24-inch anything for burlap or for deco mesh because I don't love it, but I wanted to make sure it was nice and gives that like long impression other than the round for the wreath for this design. So back from my cruise. I'm back from my cruise. Sam, I'm back. I'm sunburned. We had a great time. A vacation hangover, if that's possible. Amanda, thank you. So pretty. It's different, but I love it. And I'm so glad that Janice and Holly asked me to make it for them. So they put their orders in, and I wanted to make them similar. So I ordered everything, and it all came in while I was, right before I left, actually. And then when I got back, because we're back a little bit earlier than we had planned, so I was able to get down here and get some stuff done. So I'm going to be finishing up this, and then I have to go to MCM this week and add some more stuff. Wow, sunburn. I know. I don't know why. I just feel like better with like a tan. I don't understand what that does for our mental health, but I love it. And I got my hair lightened. Oh, Janice, do you love it? I hope so. I'll take some better pictures of it and then I'll get it to you later this week. So Sam said that you were vacation hangover. Yeah, from Aruba. So that's kind of what I'm feeling. And Kathy's on here too when she was with me. So I don't know if she has as much of a vacation hangover as I do, but I definitely am on the struggle bus over here. And the fact that it was gross and cold and raining when we came home did not help the cause at all. Definitely not. So if we could just have some sunshine and like nice weather, that would be great. That would be great. And my ankle very much liked the warm weather, I will say. It swells a lot, especially in the evening, but it wasn't actually too bad. And I'm out of the little brace thing for the most part, so I'm happy about that. Okay. Oh, Sam, your mom's name is Janice? I didn't know her name was Janice. That's so funny. This is Janice's order tonight. Okay, so here's what we have so far. I know it's looking kind of funky, but bear with me. I'm going to set this aside so we can make our bow. Okay, let me see what we got over here. I did end up finally putting away all of the stuff from Michael's that I showed you guys last week. The week before last, I should say. I'm trying to like sort it out because I want to pull out stuff for the Christmas tree, for the Alice in Wonderland tree while it's all out. And I'm going to plan some workshops for Christmas too. Hello, Laura. How are you? It's good to see you here. All right, so I'm going with a neutral, because this is like a nice neutral design. We're going to do this. Hold on, let me hold it up for you guys. It's just like a textured kind of neutral. So this is going to be the bottom of the bow, and we're doing a 5-ribbon bow on this baby because it's for Janice and Holly and they like big bows. Oh, I'm glad that you guys are good. So what else is going on? I missed you guys. I did post pictures of because we were gone for St. Patty's Day, so I made St. Patty's Day headbands and bows for our cruise doors, which people seem to love. And nobody stole them. I was surprised. I actually kind of thought, I wondered if somebody was going to steal them, but nobody did. And then I thought that's a really good way to like decorate your door. I don't know if anybody does it. I know when we went to Disney last year, people did. And then also on cruises, obviously people do. So I thought it was fun. But it was fun for St. Patty's Day. All right, I'm just gonna cut these while I'm here. And then the next layer, which I don't know where I put it. Oh, here it is. So this one was in the original, the inspiration picture. And I love buffalo plaid. And this is like a dark chocolate brown. So this is going in, and this one is getting a nice big bow too. Hello, Auntie Debbie. Welcome. Come on in. Michelle, so we went on Royal Caribbean. We're like, my husband and I just hit emerald status. Woohoo. Someday we're going to get to diamond. And we go on this particular cruise as like our family gift for Christmas, which we love. It's awesome. And my father-in-law, who is 71 years old, almost 72, he loves the flow rider, the surf thing on the ship. So that's why we went on this particular one, because we like Royal and it had a flow rider, actually 2, and he spends all his time surfing, which is awesome. I can't do it. I'm terrified, so I'm gonna pass, but people love it. And we had we went with my mom-in-law, my father-in-law, and then my husband's aunt and uncle. So that was really fun, and it was her birthday. So we had a little birthday celebration 2 of the nights. It was fun. There were tons of kids, which was to be expected because it's spring break, but it was good. It was really good. There wasn't really anything that I didn't love. And I got to go and be in the sun. Wear your sunscreen or your forehead will peel like mine. Oh, you're going on your first cruise, Michelle? Wait a second. You can absolutely decorate your doors. I will say, I did hear, Carnival has kind of put a stop to the upside down pineapples decorations, but that's the only thing that I've heard that you can't do. Hang on, I have to look at this so I remember what order I did. So I would definitely I'm gonna have to ask. So we went on Norwegian for our honeymoon, which was 25 years ago. But my daughter just went last year with her boyfriend, so I'm gonna have to ask them if they noticed if there were doors. They went on Norwegian Jade. I just can't believe they wouldn't let you decorate your doors. First of all, how are you gonna know which one is yours? Because they all look alike, especially after a couple cocktails, and then you get off at the wrong elevator. And it's such a fun way, like people put up little signs for their like birthdays and anniversaries and stuff. So I'm curious. Laura, I know I probably would hurt myself. I know. I didn't do the big slide. There's like a big giant slide that they have. It goes down like 10 stories. I was just too afraid, and then I thought with my leg I'd land like wrong or something. I don't think you can hurt your ankle, but I'm sure I could find a way. So I did not do that. We're not going to do anything that takes any kind of, you know, extra risk, especially because my ankle's still healing. But we did do an excursion. Michelle, where are you going? Let me know. I want to know the details. I'm excited for you. I love cruising. So when we just got our emerald status, that means that we did 50 nights or 50 points, which one day is a point unless you're in a suite, and then it's 2 points per day. So we've done 50, and we've done the back-to-back cruising as well, which is fun. So if you need any of my fun tips, I'm happy to share. So hello, come on in. Don't forget to put where you guys are watching from in the comments and hashtag replay for me. Okay, I'm gonna do this last layer is my tan and brown buffalo plaid. I kind of did that to tie in with the bunny's little eyes, because I thought it would be cute. And this bunny that I picked, I hope Janice, I hope you and Holly like them. I think they're really cute. There seems to be a lot of like woodland animals this year. I know that like mushrooms are a big popular thing, and I think that people like really like them. So, but now that St. Patty's is over, I feel like everybody's full on spring and Easter, because Easter is April 20th, so it is coming quick. And then also Mother's Day follows that. So we have busy times coming. And I have a plan in the works for some Mother's Day goodies. So, Dominican Summer Tortola. Okay, Michelle, you're going to have an amazing time. We just went to St. Thomas. I love it there. We've been to Tortola. It's beautiful. Dominican is gorgeous. Yeah, you're going to have a great time. But you do book them early, so it does seem like it's never going to arrive, and then it does. And then you come home and you're sunburned and you peel. So wear your sunscreen, which I did. I will say one of the excursions we went on was a 4x4 Jeep. It was on St. Martin, and it was really fun, but they had taken like the top off of the Jeep. So I think that's where I got this sunburn mostly from, because I did put on sunscreen, but I don't think I did a very good job with the top of my head. Yeah, vacation problems on St. Martin, which I should know better, because the sun down there is no joke. It is no joke, friends. So let's see, what else did I miss? Let me know what else is going on. I have so many shows to catch up on. I did watch The Pit, which I know we've talked about before. I got caught up with that on the airplane, because our airplane was sitting on the runway for an hour and a half because of some staffing problems at one of the airports. I guess they had some kind of air traffic controller issue, and we ended up sitting on the plane. Then we went back to the gate to get fuel, and then they said we couldn't get off the plane, but we could stand on like the little jet thing, which I don't know if you guys have been in those lately, but it was hot. Like, I'll just stay on the plane, thank you. All right, here's our bow. I'm gonna tie it off and put, I'm gonna use a pipe cleaner on the back to attach it to the wreath, the wreathish design. So I did get caught up on my shows, but the internet was crappy, so I couldn't really watch anything. But there's like so many new murder shows out, I can't wait. And I read 2 books. Actually, no, I take that back. I read 3 books this week. Let's see. Oh, you just finished the first season of Matlock. Is it good? I heard it was good. That's one of the ones I've seen a lot of reviews about. But there is definitely, there's definitely a lot of stuff I'd have to catch up on. And I brought 2 books and I read them both, and I finished the second one like the day before we left, and they don't have anywhere to get books on the ship we were on. They do have a little library, but it's one of those like people bring stuff in. So some of them weren't in English, and then some of them were like stuff I didn't, wasn't interested in reading, and there really wasn't anything, but I dropped off my books. And then when I went back on the last day, I was like, let me just take one more peek, and I found a book that actually was on my to-read list. So I read that, and it was really good. So now I'm out of books again, and I have a couple on hold at the library. Oh, it is good. Okay, Matlock. Gotta watch that. I don't know if you guys, does anybody watch Severance? I don't, but everybody in my household does, and they love it. Okay, here's our bow. So the tails are a little bit longer than what I normally would do for like a regular wreath bow, and I am gonna curl them under, and then I want them to hang down from the bottom. So let me show you on the one that's already done, or I should say mostly done. See how it has like the long tails? I wanted it to be like nice and full. And then the deco mesh, like the burlap, you don't really see it. When I'm done, I'm going to kind of tuck it all in. It's just to kind of give it that like illusion that it's all just the browns, which is what I think the picture was showing. But yeah, I love this bow. Isn't this cute? What do you guys think? Natural farmhousey fun. Hello, come on in. All right, I'm gonna add this to, I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna put it. I think I'm gonna put it right here. So yeah, that's what's been going on. What about with you guys? How's everybody doing? We're barreling towards Easter. It is happening. I'm super excited about this collaboration I'm doing with TMI Gifts. And I can't wait to show you guys. It's spring, and definitely tons of flowers, and it has a really, really pretty ribbon. Hello, come on in. Let me know. And don't forget to let me know where you guys are watching from. Oh, you need to watch a new season you were waiting to finish. Okay, Michelle, so yes. I definitely feel like I have become a binge TV movie person. So this whole let's have an episode every week is not, I don't have the patience for this, people. We need to know what happens. And the other thing is, I'm not going to remember. So I'm all for binge watching. All right, I'm just turning up some of the ends here. And then we're going to start adding, I want to show you guys it's like pampas grass and stuff. Really fun. All right, okay. Are we ready? We're going to start adding in. So here's what we have so far. We have our little bunny, and we have our big giant bow, and now we're going to fill in with all of the other stuff. All right. I did also add some ribbon tails, but I'm going to do those after. So the little Easter eggs are so cute. So these came in a set. There's 12. And what I did is they had little ribbons to hang them like on a tree. I took the ribbons off, cut the ribbons off, and then I attached a sturdy floral wire so that I turned them into picks, because I want to be able to put them like exactly where I want them. And sometimes if you hang them, like I could have just used the little loop with a zip tie. Sometimes they don't go exactly how I want. So that's what we did. But look at the design on these. They're like little decorated. Aren't they cute? I think they're adorable. They're a cute little size too. So these are going to go directly with our little bunny. And I'm going to try not to knock anything over. So bear with me. So yes. So that is good. So what else is going on, everyone? My mom and sister are going to a crop this weekend. Trying to think of what else is going on that I know of. hopefully we're going to be getting some better weather because it's not good here. And I think I'm going to start moving into more summer stuff. Because Easter, I mean, spring, it is spring, but then I feel like after that, it's going to be kind of summer. So we're going to have to move right along there. All right. So I'm going to add these little, like, look how cute they are. Little flowers. So these I got on Amazon because I was looking for the exact ones that I saw in the picture. And the thing I like about this little bunny is that he is foam underneath the woodland, whatever that stuff is. Looks like little wood shavings. Okay. Do you guys see how sunburned I am and peeling? Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta stop looking at it. I just need to continue lotioning. But yeah, so the nice thing about the bunny is that I can kind of stick stuff around and be like right next to it, and it'll stay where I want it. Because I don't want it to be like all wonky. Yes. So yeah. Anybody have any plans this week? Any fun things? Tomorrow I'm going to a chamber event. It is a self-defense class at a less lethal place called how do you say it? Berna? Or I don't remember, but it sounds really fun. So we're going to do that tomorrow. Yeah. And then I have to actually get some stuff up to Manchester. And I also want to swap out a couple things that are like a little, I think I need to add some more spring stuff, if that makes sense. Like less everyday, more spring. So I'm just taking my little eggs, putting the glue on, which I do have my glue pot over there, friends, but I am not going to put it on because I'm terrified. But it'll be okay. It's just today I can't because the other one that I made is very big and I don't want to knock anything over. But I do have it. So we'll try that out another day. Actually, I'll probably try that when I make the TMI Gifts one. Okay, so now we have this. We have our little, we put the eggs in. See? So now we have to go through and fill in the extra spaces. Let me just move this guy over here so I can still see her. All right, now for stuff that's going in the wreath, we have a couple of different things. I think these are like pampas grass. They're very fragile, and I definitely would recommend not putting this anywhere where it's going to get wet. But these are so fun. Look, they're like a big feather. So this one I like because it has the same color as the bunny. And they're on these like little wooden sticks that you can easily cut. Hang on, my TikTok's freaking out. Okay, so we have these kind of darker, fluffy ones. Then we have these, which are a little bit lighter, and they have like a really neat texture on them. Let me hold it up for you guys. It wants to blow in the wind. And then there's like a bunch of these guys, which are fun. These are more like, I don't know how to describe this. Definitely like a feather. Reminds me of a peacock feather. And then there were a couple others. There's some like this. These look like cattails. Fun, right? So all in all, I have a whole handful of these. And then what I'm going to do is just try to keep a little bit. I have these too. These are like cattails. I have found with the other wreath, and I know from using this kind of material from the past, the little feather part is very fragile, so you don't want to get a lot of glue on it because it's just going to melt and stick to the glue gun. So when you use stuff that's a little bit different of a material, that's not like a typical standard like floral flower, you just want to make sure that you leave enough of the stem to put the glue on. And you can trim these. I actually did do that, so if Tammy, my hairstylist, is watching, I did a good job on my little things because I cut them like I watch you cut my hair. So you can trim them. So if you wanted to put them, let's say, in like a vase or something and you wanted them shorter, you can just trim them off and they'll still be pretty. So the only one you can't really split is this big one, but that's okay because I like it like this. This is exactly what I wanted. But the texture, like these are fantastic for like indoor, if you're doing like an indoor party or indoor wedding, super fun way to make like a boho vibe. And like I said, I don't normally use this kind of stuff. I don't know why, but they're very pretty. I really like them a lot. And then I have these faux greenery pieces that I added in the back just to give it a little bit of structure. These were longer, some of them were longer, and I cut them because I wanted like the brown tan ends. So that's the method behind my madness. So let me know what you think. Like I said, this is a different kind of design than what I normally do, and I'm loving it. I'm gonna have to remember to do different like color palettes and stuff because I definitely like the bright stuff, as you guys know. I like all of it. Okay, let's go ahead and add in our, and then I have these flowers that I put in the corners just to give them a little bit of like, they're not really showing, it just gives it a little bit of that golden brown. So I'm gonna add those in first. I thought that this would be a good addition to like the pampas grass. Pampas grass, is that how you say it? Super popular. I know people love it. And it goes really well with all of that fun like natural stuff. So it's very pretty. So let me know what you guys think. Don't forget, if you're not already on my email list, whimsywreathdesignco.com, no E in whimsy, and it's linked in the comments below. If you sign up, you will get all of the emails for my sales and stuff, and I share like other info over there for my VIPs. And I am going to be having a very big Christmas in July sale. So if you're not on the list, you should probably join because you're not going to want to miss out on the early deals and the special. I usually do like coupon codes and stuff for my email list members. So it's a good idea to do it. And I'm working on getting my YouTube straightened out because, fun fact, anyone like Kim or anyone who has a business page, your Facebook lives after 30 days are going to be deleted. I don't know if you guys have gotten your email or whatever about it. I did. So basically I have to go back through and download every single Facebook live and then put it on YouTube so I don't lose it. So it's been a lot. I think I've gotten like maybe 5 so far, but we'll get it done. I think they give you like, I want to say a couple months notice, but I did get one recently from like a couple weeks ago that said it would be deleted in 2 weeks. So, oh, you did hear that. Yeah, Kim, I had heard it, and then they were saying that you get an email, and I did. And they did give you like the option of them like downloading it differently, but it didn't work for me, so I have to kind of go through each one. So it's a little bit of a pain, but you don't want to lose them, so make sure you download them. But yeah, so I'm just going to try and put them all on YouTube. So yeah, that's interesting. I thought I'd do that while we were like waiting at the airport and stuff, and then the internet was terrible, so I couldn't do that. That did not go well. Between this and Etsy, it's crazy times for us makers, let me tell you. All right, let me see here if I can just get this little guy to go in. So basically, these flowers you're not going to really see when I'm done, but see how they like add a little bit? I'm going to kind of stick them back in a little bit more. Amanda, you're back. Where'd you go? Amanda Cordero left and came back. Ooh, I just crashed into my other light. Yeah, so we're just making this little guy. And I have this other really cute thing I have to share with you guys. So, at Manchester Craft Market, there's another maker who, someone had posted a picture. I don't know if you guys have seen them. It's a book, like you open it up and it has the pages, right? And then they cut out a little bit of the pages to make like a little hole. And then you put a flower arrangement in there. So it looks like a standing up book with like the book on the bottom and then the flowers coming out of the top. It's super, super cute. So one of the other makers who does the book part had posted that she was interested in finding someone to do the flowers part. So I replied and said, yes, like I would love to. So she has the book waiting for me. I have to go grab it when I go up there this week. And then it'll be a little collaboration between the two of us. But I'm super excited because I've seen them on Pinterest. Let me know if you know what I'm talking about. It's like a book that has like half of it cut out and then it's a vase, basically. So, like a little place to put your faux flowers. I just have to figure out what kind of flowers we want to do in it, because the book part is so cute. I don't want to overdo like the book, if that makes any sense. But I do want to give it like a really pretty floral design. I'll have to show you guys a picture when I get it. And I definitely want to tag the person who did the book part, because that's pretty cool. And she did it super fast. So that'll be fun. I'm excited about that. All right, I'm trying to figure out where I want to put this guy. I'm going to put it right here. There is so much feathers, like little feathers everywhere. It's like glitter, but different. Okay. Okay. This is one of those, see how it's like kind of hanging in there? This is one of those you just have to have faith. You have to have faith until we're done, because it's just looks a little crazy until it all comes together. Amanda, thank you. It's coming out cute. I like it. I also could have put some wooden flowers on it. That would have been pretty. I don't know if you guys have seen them, but they're really pretty. And you can dye them, which I do not have the patience to do, but someone else probably does, just not me. Definitely not me. So next week I'll do a live on Tuesday, and then I have to figure out what we're going to do with when to open my TMI gifts box. Jennifer, hello. Okay, the thing I like about these, wait, hold on, do you see this little feather? The thing I like about these is that you can fan them out. Aren't they pretty? You can kind of fan them out when you put them in. So you don't have to like you don't want them all in a clump, right? Unless that's what you're going for. Like, I'll just show you like this. So like I like to kind of fan them out a little to give them that like kind of like wispy look. Hello, how are you? We're making something completely different than normal. It's a very fun, neutral, rustic farmhouse bunny arrangement. Here we go. Ready? Here's our bunny. So cute. I love her. She's a cute size too. I have another one that's like riding on a carrot. I got to figure out what to do with that one because it's very cute. And I think people really like this woodland farmhouse. I know it's super popular at Christmas. So yeah, come on in. I'm glad that you're here. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. I knew this was going to be something different, so I wanted to share it with you guys. Love the bunny. I know, isn't the bunny so cute? Very cute. It's very well made too. I got her on Amazon, and I have a little feather in my eye. I'm sunburned, so pardon the, you know, the redness happening here because my face is peeling off, but that's okay. So here's another one, and this one, these all different textures, and like I just think they look really pretty when you put them together. And then what I like to do is just cut the ends with my cutters because they're just wood. And obviously you can't bend them, which is different from using like a floral, but they go in and they are really pretty when you put them in the design. So we're just gonna kind of play with this guy here. So yeah, I thought I'd hop on and work on this with you guys for a little bit, say hello, see what's going on, see what I missed last week. Did I miss anything? Let me know if I have no idea if I missed anything. I was not on TikTok at all. I checked my email and Facebook a little bit to post. But yeah, other than that, I've been a little out of the loop, so you have to tell me if I missed anything good. Here's our little cattail ones. They're really soft too. Okay, whoops, that one came off. So I'm gonna add these. So the thing I like about using the base that I did is because if I did this on a grapevine, it would have been a little bit harder to hide, like the stems. I was gonna say sticks, but the stems. So this way here, I can just go ahead and add them in, and kind of put them where I want rather than have to go with like the green of the grapevine, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm gonna add a few more in here. And then I also added, hold on, I have a little glue string here. I added a couple of these at the end. These things are all over the place. See how it's just like, so what I do with these is like, sorry, it's crazy. If I cut the end, I can use this and just put it, it's like a very small detail. I don't know why it's blowing around like that. But then I can just kind of put it in the center of the eggs, which are really cute. So it's coming out cute, yeah. So let me know what else is going on, friends. Can you please tell me summer's coming? Because this is terrible. It's terrible weather since I got home. Amanda's golf course opens Friday. Yay, summer, spring. All right, I'm making sure I got everything. All right, so I got to watch Matlock. Is that on Netflix? Michelle, you have to let me know if that's on Netflix. There's something on Hulu I wanted to watch too, but I don't remember what it is at the moment. I have to look. Because when I see something and I'm online, I'll like screenshot the ad so I don't forget. Look at these ones. See? Oh, sorry. Aren't they pretty? What do you guys think? I just like the way that they're so wispy. This would be really pretty in a Christmas tree. These little wispy ones. Super fun. Really fun in a Christmas tree. Okay. All right, I think I'm gonna have to wrap up here pretty soon because I need to set it up to finish it, but let me show you the finished one again. Oh wait, did I show you guys the wreath that we made a couple weeks ago? I haven't listed on Etsy, it's going on Etsy. This is the summer one that we did on my Facebook Live. Very bright and colorful. Cute, right? So I'm gonna probably make a couple more new summer springy ones soon. And then here is the finished one of the one we're working on. It's almost done. I just have to add a few more things and I want to cut back some of the feathers. But look how cute this bow is with this bunny and the eggs, all of the natural colors. And I think that the pampas grass goes really well with it. And isn't the bunny so cute? So this is going to hang on a door and be more of like that up and down as opposed to being the round wreath. And then once I get these little guys up here to behave, it'll have that kind of like element of the top and then the element down here on the bottom. And then I did cut these longer, these ribbon tails down here, so that if they want to unroll them, they can, or if they want to leave them rolled up, that's an option as well, depending on where you're going to hang it. Thank you, Kim. Michelle is, okay, so it's on a regular channel. All right, so I'll have to find out what channel it's on. And then I also made the back, which I still have to finish, but I made it so that it's nice and soft on the back and it's going to be able to hang nicely too. Because sometimes with the kind of like wider elements that you put on stuff, if they're too thick, it's going to not hang right. It's going to be like, it might hang crooked. So I just wanted to make sure that it would hang flat for them. So I'll double check that at the end. And then if I have to go back through and like, again, cut any of these little grasses, I can. And if you want to see the inspiration picture for this, it's in the it's in the Facebook invite for tonight. And I'll post it as well when I post this one because it was really cute. And I just think she's fun and so different, and I love it. Love the brown, looking good. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Laura. Okay, so yeah, so that's kind of where we're going with this. And I hope that you guys like my little bunny. So cute. So cute, right? So next week, I'll be back on Tuesday night at 7:30. And keep an eye out for later in the week. If you're around and would like to see what is in this giant box of supplies that I got, let me know. I'm thinking that I'll open it up, and then I'm going to be sharing some info from the company that sent it to me for you guys, because they give me a discount code as well. And it's going to be a really fun when we make it, and I have that date. I'll make sure that everything is situated before I make the invite itself. So yeah, but thank you guys. So I'm gonna let you go. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Don't forget to come back next week, and if you're watching the replay, hashtag replay for me, and I will see you guys later. Have a good night. Bye.